Mitrulara Bandhulara, welcome to South Asia Maps. This is Education Channel and Intellectual Chatriya's channel. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, will bring you diverse fields of knowledge, mostly centric on history, culture, geography of India, Indology, and human ecology. The uniqueness of this channel is the abstract concepts will be brought to you in the iconographic form of maps, images, pictures so that they will be very easily etched in your mind, essentially sharing my nearly 4 to 5 decades of extensive passion on Bharat Mata, Indology, and culture. This is South Asia Maps. Mitranam, we are continuing our series of Uttaranchal series. This is the part 06B. Why I put B does not matter, just a number. And we are looking at Himadri ranges, gorges and valleys. Gorges and valleys that defiles the Ghat areas. Himadri ranges are part of northern part of Uttarakhand, Uttaranchal. They're essentially the greater Himalaya, also called Himadris. There are 6 mountain ranges predominantly, and there are gorges, defiles that define the valleys, basins of rivers, sacred rivers, Devabhumi. Mitranam, if you are new to my presentations, this is the Uttaranchal series, and we are in this is 6B and Himadri areas, all the 6 regions. I am going to give a presentation here so that all the 6 areas will be broadly in your mind. Essentially, those 6 areas we discussed extensively, that is the Bandarpoonch area and Kedarnath-Badrinath area, Mana ranges, Kamet ranges, Niti ranges, Hathi Parvat ranges, Trishul, Nanda range, Nanda Devi, NandaKot ranges, PanchaChuli ranges, and Lipu Lake ranges are Kalapani region ranges. All I will overview, bird's eye view for you here that will give you a clarity. And excuse me, if you're new to this presentation, Mitrunam, and I have given one presentation that is the Uttaranchal, all the physiographic regions at one place, and you can look at that particular presentation that will give you all the 27 or so the ranges, that is the part 0A. In this particular 6A is not here, I think. You will be getting overview of only these Himadri ranges. Uttaranchal Himadri ranges. Himalayan mountains are 3 parts: Greater Himalayas, Middle Himalayas, Outer Himalayas. The words are somewhat very confusing. I will make the things clear for you. Middle Himalayas means Middle. They are also called Middle Himalayas, Inner Himalayas, Lesser Himalayas. These outer Himalayas are Shivalik. To make the things very easy to remember, Greater Himalayas are Himadri region, middle one is Himachal region. Remember, there is a letter N that is different from Himachal province here of former Purbi Punjab, East Punjab. So, Himadri regions, Himachal regions, Shivaliks regions, this is very easy to remember now. And Mitranam, all these presentations are available at South Asia Maps JRD, that is YouTube channel. There are more than 600 or so. For your convenience, Mitranam, I have put them in round about 60 to 70 playlists of varied, diverse topics. You can pick and choose and enjoy them. And Indology, human ecology. J. Reddy, South Asia. Coming back to, before knowing that, you have to have a broader idea, because this is a very mountain ranges. Heights are very important. This is a very complicated geography is present. So I have delineated this in other. If you are new looking this, remember Delhi 250 meters above mean sea level, above the ocean, MSL, Hyderabad, Pune, Deccan Plateau, and east side of Sahyadri Mountains, around about 550 meters, and Tirumala Temple, not Tirupati base town, where agricultural college, veterinary college is present, 250 meters. Temple itself, we can say 1 kilometers about MSL. Actual mandir of Balaji Venkateswara Mandir is 950 meters, same as almost the Bengaluru Yeshwantpura railway station. If you remember 1 kilometer, you will not be wrong. 1 kilometer height temple is present. And Simla, popular hill station in Pahadi speaking East Punjab region, that is Himachal Pradesh, is 2222. I made the things easier for you. It may not be exact, easy to remember. Make it four times more, that is 8888 meters, is the Everest mountains, the highest peak on the entire planet Earth. Udagamandalam, Ooty, Nilgiris is around about 2500 meters. Guru Sikhar in the southern part of Rajputana, bordering the Panchmal district of Gujarat province, is around about 1772. So you got a broader idea. This is the physiographic part. What is the physiographic part? Means this map is a geography. This is the administrative geography or political geography, where you will see the districts, borders, taluks, provinces, union territory. The same thing we are representing here. This is the physical geography. That means you will see the three-dimensional view, physical nature of the terrain, habitat, a region, a tehsil, taluk, district, jilla, province, state, country, continent, whole earth. How the land physically looks like respect to the mountains, the rivers, water bodies, gorges, and so on. This gives a broader idea, the physical nature that maps to the real history, geography, culture. If you know this, you can understand more of a society, culture, land. That is the part of that. So, the important part of this presentation is at the end, I will show you two, three terrain, the map, so that you will get a very great clarity. That's the entire part of South Asia map. So, you have to stay at to the end. Thus, the latter part is the most critical part. Himadri regions, that means the greater Himalayas. That means Shivaliks are 300 meters to, let's say, 1500 meters. Give next to 200, 2000 means until 4500 will be the middle ranges. After 4500 meters will be the greater Himalayas. Himadri regions. We identified six Himadri regions, and I have put it here. You can read it the same thing I am showing here. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the Bandarpoonch area. Kedarnath. Kedarnath is different from Kedarnath, or Kedarnath is different from Kedarnath. That's the next range. Kedarnath region, Badrinath region, Gangotri region. Number two, this is the Himalaya. Number three will be the KMN. Remember, Kamet, Mana, and Niti. So Kamet, you know that the Kamet is the important name in the uh, Gangasagar region, that is the Kanara region and Goa region. So you remember Kamat or Kamet, Mana and Niti. So Trishul, Nanda Devi, NandaKot, next ranges. The fifth one is very easy to remember. Panch means Pancha means Pancha Pandavalu fire. The fifth range is PanchaChuli ranges. Last range is the Pani, Kalapani range, Lipula range, that forms the border region between the Nepalese territory and Bharat, that is the Uttaranchal. What are the gorges that defiles valleys or basins? Here I have put the terms broadly, the valley and basin, because the difference is very difficult to discern. It's higher level geography may not be necessary interesting for more. Remember, so the Bhagirathi river that separates this Bandarpoonch Kedarnath to Kedarnath Gangotri Badrinath. Bhagirathi river valley basin. The next is the Vishnu Ganga, that is essentially Alaknanda River Valley Basin. When you see Alaknanda River, where the Dhauli Ganga joins to form the Prayag among the Pancha Prayag, that is the Vishnu Prayag, Vishnu Ganga, Dhauli Ganga, Vishnu Prayag, that is the region. Between them is the Kamet and Mana. Other region is the Gori Ganga. Between the Gori Ganga and Dhauli Ganga, have Trishul, Nanda Devi, NandaKot. And these are just names. You can actually see, you will get a broader idea. I am just giving so that you'll have a context. And this is the Panchachuli mountains. Water divide, separate this side, west side Gori Ganga, east side Dhauli Ganga. Because there are two Dhauli Ganga rivers. This is the Purbi Dhauli Ganga, eastern, Paschim Dhauli Ganga, western. Paschim means western. You remember Vishnu Prayag, west to V and W are the similar. So that joins there, that is the west. Western Dhauli Ganga. Eastern Dhauli Ganga is also called Dharma River. So in certain maps, you will see the different names. I am telling so that you will have a clarity. Suppose the east, this is the Kali River, also called Mahakali River or Sarada River, the boundary, the frontier, Sarihad between the Nepalese territory and Bharat territory. The westernmost this part we can say Yamuna River. Further west will be the Tons River, Bata and Rupen River and so on. So essentially Yamuna River here and Mahakali Kali River here. Essentially this is the same thing I am trying to show here. Here essence I think I jotted down the names so that it will be little more clear. I will expand it and so that these are the six regions. One, two, three, four, five, six, and the river. So this is the Yamuna River on the western part here. So this is the Bhagirath River. The important thing you have to remember is the Bhagirath River, Vishnu Ganga River, and that will eventually merge Alkananda River, merge it to at Deva Prayag, merge it to form Ganga River. So that's the important part. So this is the Kedarnath, Badrinath. Further east is the Kamet and Mana, and this is the Trishul and NandaKot and Nanda Devi and PanchaChuli Lipula. So that I have mentioned these valleys separated by these are transverse valleys. They cut the mountain like this. So these are like a gorgeous defiles valleys. So I have just jotted down the whatever we talked about here, and I have mentioned those five, the same, the six ranges. You can just pause there and you can get it. Let's go and look at the actual and the mountains. You should always remember certain landmarks that will navigate you very easily. Our landmark is here Yamuna River, Ganga River, and this is the Sarada River or Kali River, Mahakali River. Close goes east side of Pilibhit district and Shahjahan, Shahjahanpur district of Katahar region, that is also called Rohilakand or Ruhelakand. So, and remember two lakes. This is the Manasarovar Lake. This is the Rakas Lake. I will show you in other place. You can just remember. From there, always draw the line. That is the Sarda River, Kali River, Mahakali River. So that's where the mountains end, right? We talked about Himadri regions, Himachal regions, Shivalik regions, Ganga Maidan. I will talk later about the Babar, Tarai, and Bangar and Kadar regions in other topics. So, how do you remember the six? You have to remember two important rivers. Remember A, B, C. A is Alakananda river. This is the Alakananda. B is the Bhagirathi. This is the Bhagirathi. Drop the C. go to D, that is Devaprayag, where the river is actually called Ganga Mata Ganga. It flows, cuts the middle Himalayas and Shivalik, goes to Rishikesh region, Haridwar region, goes to Bijnor and eventually gets the waters of Yamuna river and goes into the Purbi Bengal territory, it's called Paddu River, and gets the waters of Brahmaputra, forms and also forms Ganga Brahmaputra or Padma Brahmaputra, Meghna River that I talked somewhere else. So these two rivers, Bhagirathi, Alakananda. So when you see Alakananda here, that, remember Alakananda is nothing but Vishnu Prayag in upper region. So west side, because Alakananda, remember A, then remember B. B is the Badrinath temple town. Temple town and mountains are very different. So you have to keep that in mind. Western part is Badrinath. This is the Badrinath. Further west is Kedarnath. Badrinath, Kedarnath, and Gangotri. You can very easily remember. Alakananda, Bhagirathi. Bhagirathi means Ganga river essentially. Gangotri. So this, that means Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri. If you remember, that is the second part. That means you have Bhagirathi river. West is the Bandarpoonch. Bhagirathi river west side is the Bandarpoonch. That's the Bandarpoonch. We don't want to get to Kedar Kantar. That is also a part of adjoining to Bandarpoonch somewhere here. That is the Kedar Kanta. Further west there will be Tons river and so. So you have the Bandarpoonch. You have Gangotri second part, Badrinath, Kedarnath. East of Alkananda between the Dhauli Ganga river. That is the Pachim part is the MNKMN, Kamet and Mana Pass, Mana village is there, and Niti. So you got three mountains, Bandarpoonch and Badrinath, Kedarnath, and Mananit. Further east of Dhauli Ganga river, that is the Pashchim part, you have three mountains. You can see here. We sometimes you remember mountains means it not be exactly isolated. They're all connected peaks and like that. You have to remember. This part you can remember Trishul, trident of Mahadev Parameshwar, that is Trishul Nanda Devi, is a very big mountain range, 78, 18 meters above sea level, almost 1 kilometers less than Himalaya, Everest. Okay, that is the one. And there is a river here that is called Gori Ganga. Remember the Fair River. That Fair River separates the Trishul region to Goriga, the PanchaChuli region. Fair. So Gori Ganga river. The further east, this is the PanchaChuli. This is the Kalapani Adi Kailash, we call it Lipulacha mountain. That is the again there is a Dhauli Ganga, that is the eastern part. Between the Dhauli Ganga, that is the Purbi, and the Gori Ganga, there is a mountains PanchaChuli. The easternmost part is Kalapani, that is the Adi Kailash or Lipu Lake Pass. So you got it. So remember the lakes here, two lakes, that is the Mahakali Kali river one side and Yamuna river other side. Bandarpoonch and Badrinath, Kedarnath and Mana and Niti and Trishul Nanda Devi, PanchaChuli, Lipula. So you got it there very clearly. We'll go to other parts. So here I pointed a district called Rudraprayag district. Used to be the part of I think Chamoli district and Pauri district now. So you take it as a landmark. When you take it a landmark, see you have to have the six mountains, right? So Nanda Devi, this is the Nanda Devi. You remember Nanda Devi? Between Nanda Devi, there is a Gori Ganga, fair river. Because it's the fair, then you'll see the PanchaChuli now. PanchaChuli mountains. Here, this is the Trishul, Nanda Devi, and NandaKot. These are three major mountains there. There are others, but this is important. You can see the Nanda Devi here, Nanda Devi National Park. That's the Nanda Devi. So this is the PanchaChuli. The easternmost part bordering Nepal is Lipula or Kalapani mountain. Remember, just to descend from the Manasarovar lake, this is the Rakas lake. So this is the Kali river, Mahakali river, or Sarada Mata river. So that's the one. So we got it. And so west of This Nanda Devi, you remember, there is the Badrinath Dham, the temple town, Josimath town, west of the that two rivers, Dhauli Ganga river as well as Alakananda river, enclose the mountains called Mana and Niti. There is a Mana pass, there is a Niti pass that connects to Trivishnapura, Tibet. That means we are talking about Alakananda, right? When you talk Alakananda, next is the Bhagirathi. Bhagirathi river, Alakananda river, encloses the mountain called Badrinath and Kedarnath, Gangotri. Because Alakananda river hosts on its bank the Badrinath mountains has to be next. That is the western part. Badrinath, Kedarnath, and Gangotri. Because you have the Gangotri, Bhagirathi river, Ganga Mata river comes there. Further west has to be Bandarpoonch river, Bandarpoonch, and adjoining southern part Kedarkand. That not Kedarnath. Kedarkand or Kedarkand will separate the Tons river water from Yamuna river water. We got that part clear. So here again we are doing the same. You have to remember the landmark, the lakes there, and Mahakali river here, and Yamuna river, Ganga river. When you say Ganga river at Devaprayag, ABCD, Alkananda, Bhagirathi, drop C and Devaprayag, the river joins. So you go along the Alakananda river. This is the Alakananda. There is the temple town of Badrinath. That means this is the Badrinath, this is the Kedarinath, this is the Gangotri glacier region. West has to be Bhagirathi river. You see the Bhagirathi Mata river here. So because it's the Bhagirathi, western port has to be Bandarpunch. You see the Bandarpunch here clearly. This is the southern part is called Kedari Kanta. That means this is the Yamuna river here. This is the Yamuna river this side and Tons river that side. This is the Bhagirathi. So Bandarpunch here, Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri here. And because this is the Pachim part of Dhauli Ganga, Alakananda, Vishnu Prayag here, this has to be MKMNN. That is the Kamet, Mana, and Niti. That you got three. That all western side of West Dhauli Ganga. You got it right? Now you have a three more mountains. Start from the east part, that is normally that has to be Lipula mountain, Lipu Lake mountain. Remember again, mountains are not one side, this entire thing. This part they are called Adi Kailash. This is the Lipu Lake, Kalapani region. The rivers is the again Dhauli Ganga river. Purbi Dhauli Ganga here, also called the Dharma river. And Gori Ganga, the fair river, fair Gori. That means this is the Kali river. Both are the tributaries of Kali Mahakali river. That means this is the PanchaChuli. So naturally the rest of the part between Alakananda and fair Gori Ganga has to be Trishul and Nanda Deva NandaKot. So you got it very clear. If you remember those mountains is very easy. You remember this is the PanchaChuli, this is the Lipule, and this is the Trishul and Nanda Devi. This is the Alakananda river. So Alakananda, this is the Ganga Mata river, Yamuna Mata river, Mahakali and Sarda river here, the lakes here. So you got that is the very clear there. So essentially we are doing the same thing to give you better clarity, and the lakes here and the uh, I will expand this two lakes here. That means the river will mostly the uh, roads are built. So Bhimdatta and Banvasha, Mahendranagar, those are here. Means this is the mountain. You can say this is the Adi Kailash Lipule, Kalapani area. You can very clearly see. This is the PanchaChuli area. You can see the Gori Ganga river here. Munshiar will be somewhere here. Munshiar. Then you see Nanda Devi here. So Gori Ganga river is the dividing these two mountains, the Nanda Devi and this the Panchachuli. Then again remember from the Rishikesh you will have a the roadway going until Badrinath, eventually to the Mana village and to Tibet. So this very easy. Again along Uttarkasi, the Bhagirathi river, the roadway goes. So again that is again a demarcation. You can see along this That means this is the Badrinath here. This is the Badrinath temple, Mandir. Badrinath mountains, Kedarnath mountains, Gangotri glacier. East part has to be Kamet, Mana, and Niti. You can see the Dhauli Ganga river here. That is the Paschim Dhauli Ganga. Then because it's the Bhagirathi river, Bhagirathi Mata, west has to be Bandarpoonch. You see the Bandarpoonch here. And this is the Bandarpoonch mountains, you got it. And this has to be the Tons river. And the Tons river here, this is the Yamuna river here. You see Yamuna river, that's the Yamuna river. This is the Kedar Kanta, not Kedar. Kedar Kanta, not Kedar. Kedarnath. Okay, you saw that one also, and essentially we are looking at the same. This is the PanchaChuli, this is the Lipula, Trishul Nanda Devi here. This is uh, the Daula. I I forget. I am getting old. Uh, Western part of that. I have to look at it. Sorry for that. Dhauli Ganga. Okay, that's the part of Dhauli Ganga. Sorry, getting older and forgetting things. The Dhauli Ganga, because this is a very complex geography, lot of things one has to remember. So recording itself is very challenging. It took a lot of time, but I want to make the audience will get it and they can benefit from this. So that is the western part of Dhauli Ganga river. Then the Alkananda river. So again the Badrinath Dham here you can see temple, Badrinath, Kedarnath mountains, and Bhagirathi river and Bandarpunch. You got them, and you can see the some of the this is the areas. That's why there are Himadri regions less populated here. You always remember Josimath means the Alkananda river. That is Josimath is maybe 10 kilometers south of Badrinath temple. That means Alkananda river here. That means this is the western part of the Dhauli Ganga river. That means this is the Kamet and Mana and Niti here. And Panchachuli is essentially Munshiari region. In the Lipula, that means the Lipula Kalapani area. So this is the Uttarkasi is on the Bhagirathi river. So this has to be the Bandarpunch here and here. So very easily you can discern them, and I will show the rivers also so that these things will be very clear. It may be bigger, but this will give a great clarity for you. So this is the Alakananda river, Paschim Dhauli Ganga river. So this means the Kamet, Niti and Mana and Niti are here. So western part because Joshimath Badrinath temple is here. Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri. This is the Bhagirathi river, Bandarpoonch will be here. This is the Gori Ganga river. This is the eastern part of Dhauli Ganga river. That means this is the PanchaChuli mountains here. West of the Gori Ganga, you see the Nanda, Trishul, Nanda Devi, NandaKot. This is the Kalapani, of course, and that is the Adi Kailash Kalapani. The two lakes will be here. I think those things should put you in a proper perspective, and this is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy Mitranam. If you like the presentation, you can subscribe the channel and also bring it to the notice of your friends, and also post your comments and any constructive criticisms or anything you want to contribute your thoughts. Thank you very much. See you later. Vanakkam.